Alright, like the title says, AI is hard, and I don't understand what's going on here. So right now, he's in sentry mode because he can see me, and that's all good and fine. But as soon as he gets here, shit. Oh, of course, now. Okay, there we go. So now he travels until he's hearing sounds. He doesn't see me. It's annoying. I don't understand. So, real fast, what it's doing is we get the sight sense, and it checks to make sure that it's sight. Sure enough, make sure it's seeing a character, player character. When it does, it checks this stimulus down here to make sure that it's successfully sensed. When it does, it sets the sentry state on the blackboard to essentially like start shooting, right? To ranged. That's number 4. So on the blackboard, we go into sentry mode when he sees you, which works fine, right? We get into this zone. Oh, good Lord. Sometimes. Okay. So we change the sentry state so that it's in ranged motion, which then allows this to run. And that's all good and fine until he gets, you know, within 500 feet or whatever of the player actor, the target actor, which is what we find in this EQS query. It attacks, but it should, because like nothing after this changes this sentry state to anything but ranged. So like my understanding is it should stay here until the sentry state doesn't equal range anymore. And that only happens down here when we check this stimulus successfully sensed. If it's not sensed, it gives us a last known location, and it changes the sentry state to none, right? And this is seeing as also, because that's how I set it up so you can hear and see. And anyway, point is, it doesn't change that sentry state until, you know, until you're out of view of the damn NPC, or at least it's supposed to. But for some reason, you know, even though I'm clearly within range, you know, and then when it does move over here to this section, it's like it loses track of these values, or these values don't get reset yet, maybe. I don't know what I got to do. I thought I had something in this to reset that value. Yeah, sentry state should getting set back to 0 here too. And for whatever reason, doesn't seem to be. I don't know if it's the aborts while both. Should that be something different? You know, cover mode seems to work just fine. Like that transition. I got that all figured out. So now when you shoot him, you know, it kicks over to cover mode just fine. He's going to run behind there. Wait his 5 seconds. And then shit. Cover mode again. Alright, so now he can't see me. He's going to wait. He goes back to normal life. When I shoot, he hears. He goes into that here, but like, you see what I'm saying though? Like, what's weird about this? First of all, I can just slightly move to the left and he doesn't shoot me because he, for whatever reason, doesn't want to focus on me, even when I put it in there. But it's still it's hitting these, and I don't understand why. Why is it hitting these? It shouldn't hit this move 2 at all, because we're still in ranged motion. It's not until I go behind him that he should kick over to there. So am I just crazy? See what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I'm just kidding, but it isn't.